If I told you that your belly fat has almost nothing to do with the fat you see in the mirror and everything to do with the fat you can't see, the ones surrounding your liver, your pancreas, and your intestines, would you believe me? Because research from Harvard, Stanford, and the NIH shows something shocking. You can be skinny and still have dangerously high visceral fat, and this hidden fat increases your risk of diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and even Alzheimer's, even if your weight looks normal. Today, I'll show you 10 science-backed steps that reduce visceral fat faster than anything you've tried before. Strength training, glucose control, gut health, hormones, sleep, everything. This is not another do more crunches video. This is the real science behind belly fat and how to reverse it. Let's start. Most people talk about belly fat as if it's just one thing. It's not. There are 3 types. Number 1, subcutaneous fat. The soft, pinchable layer under your skin. Mostly harmless. 2, visceral fat. The dangerous one. It wraps around your organs, secretes toxic inflammatory chemicals like IL-6 and TNF-alpha, and acts like a rogue hormone factory. Number 3, ectopic fat. Fat stored inside the liver and pancreas, the beginning of fatty liver and diabetes. Visceral fat is different because it behaves like a biologically active organ. It hijacks your hormones, damages your metabolism, and raises inflammation. You cannot pinch it, you cannot feel it, and you can have it even if you look lean, the TOFI body, thin outside, fat inside. This is why millions of people miss the danger completely. Forget BMI, it doesn't tell you anything. The most reliable method outside of a CT scan is this: waist to height ratio. Divide your waist circumference by your height. Under 0.5 is healthy. 0.5 to 0.6, increased visceral fat. Above 0.6, high risk. Example, if you're 5'10" or 70 inches, your waist should be under 35 inches. This one number predicts diabetes, metabolic health, and heart disease better than BMI or body weight. Nobody loses visceral fat until they fix insulin resistance. Here's why. When your cells stop responding to insulin, glucose stays in the bloodstream. Your liver converts it into fat, and that fat gets stored around your organs. One night of bad sleep, insulin sensitivity drops 24%. Stanford study. 2 weeks of high sugar, fatty liver begins forming. NIH research. Insulin resistance is the engine that drives visceral fat formation. So every strategy from now on revolves around fixing this one root cause. Forget endless cardio. The fastest way to reduce visceral fat is resistance training. Why? Because every time your muscles contract under load, they pull glucose out of your bloodstream using GLUT4 transporters, with or without insulin. This immediately improves insulin sensitivity and reduces fat storage. Studies show 2 to 3 weight training sessions per week, 20 to 30% visceral fat reduction in 12 weeks. University of Alabama. Focus on compound lifts, squats, deadlifts or RDLs, rows, bench or push-ups, lunges.
Every rep tells your metabolism, send energy to the muscles, not the belly. Protein is your metabolic anchor. It does 3 powerful things: keeps blood sugar stable, boosts GLP-1, the same hormone weight loss drugs stimulate, and preserves muscle so your metabolism stays high. Target 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight. Just add 30 to 40 grams of protein at breakfast and cravings decrease all day. Liquid sugar is the fastest path to visceral fat. Why? Because fructose is metabolized only by the liver, triggers de novo lipogenesis, your liver turns it straight into visceral fat. Worst offenders? Soda, sweetened coffee, juice, energy drinks, alcohol, especially beer. A single 20-ounce soda equals 240 calories. Do that daily for a month, 7,000 plus calories, approximately 2 pounds of visceral fat. This one habit can change your metabolism in 10 minutes. Walking after meals reduces glucose spikes 22 to 30%, improves insulin sensitivity for 24 hours, lowers inflammation. 3 10-minute walks outperform one 30-minute walk. This is one of the simplest, most powerful hacks to reduce visceral fat. HIIT burns visceral fat by increasing mitochondrial function and VO2 max. Zone 2, heart rate 60 to 70% max, burns fat by improving metabolic flexibility and liver health. A perfect weekly routine. 2 Zone 2 cardio sessions, 30 to 45 minutes, 1 HIIT session, 30 seconds on, 90 seconds off, 8 to 10 rounds. This combination burns visceral fat while preserving muscle, something traditional cardio cannot do. Cortisol and visceral fat are best friends. When cortisol stays high from stress, screen time, late-night eating, or caffeine, your body is locked in fat storage mode. Fixing sleep is the cheapest metabolic upgrade. No caffeine after 2 p.m., no screens 60 minutes before bed. Keep your room dark and cool, aimed for 7.5 to 9 hours. People who sleep well lose more fat, lose less muscle, reduce visceral fat faster. University of Chicago study. Your gut bacteria control your inflammation, insulin sensitivity, and even your hunger signals. Dysbiosis equals more visceral fat. Healthy microbiome equals more insulin sensitivity. Add these foods daily. Berries, garlic, oats, yogurt or kefir, leafy greens. Fiber feeds good bacteria, which improves blood sugar, which reduces visceral fat. Visceral fat creates inflammation, and inflammation creates more visceral fat. Break the cycle with omega-3, salmon, sardines, chia, extra virgin olive oil, green tea, cruciferous vegetables. Lower inflammation, lower visceral fat. Here's your 7-day visceral fat reset. 1. 30 grams protein for breakfast. 2. 10-minute walk after every meal. 3. Strength training 2 to 3 times a week. 4. Zone 2 twice a week plus HIIT once. 5. Zero liquid sugar. 6. Sleep 7.5 to 9 hours. 7. Add 1 anti-inflammatory meal daily. You don't need perfection. You just need consistency. Fix your metabolism and your belly will follow. You don't have to overhaul your entire life to lose visceral fat. You just need to fix the right systems: your insulin sensitivity, your inflammation, your sleep, your movement, and your daily nutrition triggers. Most people fail because they're fighting the wrong battle. They try endless crunches, hours of cardio, extreme diets that destroy their energy and metabolism. But when you shift your focus to metabolic health, the transformation becomes predictable. Your waist shrinks, your cravings fade, your energy stabilizes, your hormones rebalance, and your body finally stops storing fat in your belly. Visceral fat is not permanent. It responds quickly if you attack its root causes. So start with just one habit today, not 10, just one. Because the moment you take control of your blood sugar, your sleep, or your training, your body starts changing automatically. And if you want a complete guide that removes all the guesswork, workouts, nutrition, protein targets, daily protocols, step-by-step habits, I've put together a free science-based belly fat reset program you can download in the description below. It's designed to help you burn visceral fat safely, naturally, and sustainably without starving yourself or living in the gym. Click the link below to get instant access. If you found this video helpful, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next science-based transformation video. Thanks for watching, and remember, fix your metabolism and your belly will follow. See you in the next one.